Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Millie, and this is officially my first video. I'm 23 and I am in a place where, you know, we're all in a place where
we all say it's true.
where we're staying home and we don't have jobs, so we have nothing to do. I started doing makeup when I was 17 and I was in high school, in my senior year of high school. I live in America and I moved to America when I was 12. I live in Florida. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how I used to do my makeup versus how I do it now. You know, I've learned so many tricks and tips from all these makeup artists around the world and who have inspired me, but without further ado, I'm gonna start doing my makeup before I start like babbling on for hours. So, this is the e.l.f. Puff Puff Primer, but it feels really nice. It's like one of them cream primers that like, it feels like kind of tacky in a way where you know that it's going to make your makeup stick. I always do my eyes first. So what I'm going to do is grab just like a kind of a big brush like this, concealer, and this is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Fair Beige. So yeah, that's done. My eyes primed, and I used the Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder. This is actually really nice. I'm gonna do my eyebrows now, and I still use the same thing. This is a classic for me, Brow Wiz, but I actually used to use the pomade as well, but I couldn't find any. So I'm just gonna go in, and I used to buy like the black one, like the ebony, and I did not need that. And I wanted them like square, like overline and square. And I thought it looked like proper snatched. Yeah, I love like a nice like square here. That was always fun for me. And I would take the concealer and just gonna go under it. It does kind of hide the hairs, to be honest with you. And then just go like that, like a clean cut. I'm still scared to do my face makeup before. I literally just don't trust myself. I don't know why, I just don't. Like, after all this time, it's been what, like 5 years now since I've started doing makeup, and I still don't trust myself to do my face makeup before. I don't want to make a mess, otherwise I'll cry. That's happened to me before and I've just cried. I'm like, I'm not going outside. No, I'm not doing it. Because I just can't do it. I can't look like a mess. I'm literally insane. So yeah, that's my eyebrow. And then I would go in, and I used to love the Morphe 350 palette. I love a nice orange warm brown eye. Yes. Look at that. I've lost some of them as well. This is from 5 years ago. I've completely hit pan. I remember dropping it and crying because I dropped it. Some of them did go missing. I had to like sweep them up and throw them away. It was actually really sad. It was really, really sad for me. So I'm gonna go in with this like slightly orange one already, and pick like a nude. Just go in. Like, I still don't mind a nice like warm brown eyeshadow look. I mean, it's nice. It's always a nice go-to look. But you know, I've branched out. I like some colour in my life. I love a colourful like grungy look, but loved my warm browns when I was 18, and I loved cut creases when I was 18. When I learned how to do a cut crease, that was it for me. Like if me and my mum were going out or something, like just casually, like if we were going shopping, or if we were doing, like if we were going to see a film or something, I would always have to do a cut crease. I was like, I have to do a cut crease, mum, and I always make her late. She'd be like screaming at me from downstairs, like, what are you doing? I'd be like, I'm doing my cut crease, mum, stop stressing me out. Now I'm like, oh my god, this takes fucking ever. Oh, I don't want to do this every day. Can't believe I did. But I always use the Morphe brush. These are all my Morphe brushes. I got these ages ago, like the same time I got this palette. And then I used this very brush to cut my crease. This one right here. This is the Morphe M508. And the one I just used is the M433. That is my favorite blending brush ever. Yeah, I used to just love doing this every single day. Imagine doing this every day. But yeah, I would just take like a whitey, like creamy white shade to pack in on the crease. Sometimes I would do glitter, like full on glitter. So you know what? I'm actually gonna do it because I have time on my hands now. This is the e.l.f. Liquid Glitter Eyeshadow in 24 karat gold. That's fun. Maybelline Hypereasy Brush Tip Liner, and this is really good. See why I do my eyes first? Because shit like this happens. Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara by Essence. But usually I would use a Maybelline mascara. I like the plush one, like the teal looking one. That one's really nice, the Mega Plush. And it's really easy to get on and off. But yeah, that's my eyes. And I wouldn't really wear false lashes because I couldn't do them. I've primed already, so that's set in. That is the Maybelline Superstay full coverage, but I really like to splurge on foundations. My favorite one when I was around 18, which I don't have right now, is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. I was in love with that one. I liked the liquid one and I liked the stick. Just put dots on my face and just go in with a beauty blender. See how nice that coverage is? See? And that's pretty much my foundation. Set my face. I love to bake. I used to bake like every day, but it was translucent powder, so it looked better. But we'll do what we can. And then I wrote it on her chin. And here. And then we would contour. Wet n Wild contouring palette, which is actually a really nice one if you're beginning, just starting to do makeup. I never used a lip gloss. I never used a lip gloss ever because it made me uncomfortable. So I'm using Ashton, which is a classic from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I really liked this one because it went well with my eyeshadow. And I still really like this color. It's a really nice, like, autumn fall color. You see that line? And then I would kind of like... This is the e.l.f. primer blush in Always Rosy. Usually I would take like a coral one to go with this, but whatever. And then I'll go in with a highlighter. This was my OG. This was the love of my life back in the day. And this is Gleam, the Gleam Glow Kit. And you see how I've hit pan on Crushed Pearl? That was my jam. So I'm gonna take a nice little fan brush. So yeah, that's the side from when I was 18. Moving on to this side. This is the side that I do now. So I usually go for the eyebrows first now. Brush them out a little bit. I'm a much more natural girl now. I like to just kind of go over and just kind of give them a little bit more of a fill-in instead of actually going over the line. I like to just make everything even and then just kind of brush it out so it looks a bit more natural. Just like that. That's it. And then just kind of clean it up a little bit with concealer. Just a little bit. And then take the same brush that I used to use, the flat top brush, and then just go in a little bit. Literally just making sure everything's tidy. So this is the e.l.f. brow gel. Gives you a nice fullness but still keeps it very natural. Just to make sure the hairs all stay where they're supposed to be. Because my eyebrow hairs like to you know, have a party and go wherever they want to go. See how different that is? Like, that is so and this one is just, it's nice. And then I would go in with some concealer again to do my eyes, my eyeshadow. I'm actually gonna do a bit of a colourful look, like nothing too heavy, but I'm gonna do a colourful look. One of my favourite brushes to use for eyeshadow looks is this Morphe brush. It's the M505, and it's incredible for blending. I'm gonna use the Reloaded Marvelous Mattes, and I believe this is like $7 from Ulta. I'm gonna do purple. That sounds fun, purple. So first I'm gonna go in with the transition shade, which is this nice little like mauve shade, and just kind of blend that out. Then I'm gonna go in, it's with this like kind of like a wine kind of shade. I know it seems like it's quite dangerous to go in with such a deep shade so quickly, but trust me, these blend out very, very well. And you just go in a little bit of at a time and you'll be alright. See that? It's not that much. See how I'm going in the crease? It's just defining my eyes. And if you just go lightly, just above the crease, it blows it out even more and just makes it look really, really seamless. It may look like I've got punched in the face, but it's gonna look so much better in the end. I'm actually going to go in with this shade right here. I'm gonna use this e.l.f. crease brush. And you see how that fits perfectly in the crease. I'm actually gonna use one of my new brushes. I'm just kind of packing that on. That actually might add another purple that I love. The Zulu palette by Juvia's Place, which I love. Juvia's Place, it's so good, and it's black owned. Yeah. And they have this amazing purple shade right here, and it's so pigmented. Insanely pigmented. It scares me, honestly. Like, what? And then go back in with that Morphe brush that I love so much. And then just keep going back in with like the transition shade that you used. After that, I'm actually gonna go in with like a shimmery shade just to give it a nice little pop of color. From another Revolution palette that I do have, this one is the Velvet Rose Reloaded palette, and they do have some really nice like mauve shimmer shades like here and here, like around here. So I think this one will actually look really nice. Like just on top, it's just like a nice little pop of shimmer. See, I do like a nice big wing now. I mean, this one is quite big, but I do like I want to fly away from my responsibilities with it. Like, see what I mean? But I will be cleaning it up. It's not gonna look that crazy. And then I am gonna go in with some lashes. So I am gonna use, I do like a nice full lash. So I am gonna use these ones. These are 1624 Harper lashes. They look like this. You could probably find them, similar ones, in the drugstore from like Kiss or Ardell. I'm sure you can. And yes, I do put my lashes on with my fingers, and I'm not sorry about it. So I'm going to move on to the face. I'm going to be using the Covergirl Trublend Matte Made foundation. I just pump it out on my hand and then just go in, put little dots on my face like I used to. I still do that. Pump it out like on my face, but it just depends. But I do like using a brush nowadays. It's actually really nice. This is an e.l.f. brush actually, and it's called the Ultimate Blending Brush. It's actually really nice. And it does look quite pale right now, but don't worry, it will oxidize. Like, look how seamless that looks, even with a brush. I'm going to use my concealer. The e.l.f. concealer that I used last time. Hydrating Camo concealer, which is actually amazing. It's $5. And it's literally a dupe for the Tarte Shade Tape. So, we're going to do cream contour. And I haven't done cream contour in a very, very long time. And I'll tell you why. Because I haven't found the right products in order for me to get a seamless blend. Until I discovered this. Now this is the Vanity Makeup Sculpt and Glow Palette Trio. And I don't know if you follow her. Her name is Vanity Makeup on Instagram. She's incredible. I think what she has done here is a miracle for me, because it is truly the best cream contour I've ever tried in my life. Just using a flat top brush, honestly. And I'm just gonna go in with the contour shade. This one right here. This trio is in light. And what I used to do when I would cream contour is go all the way. But now, since I saw her tutorial on how to use it, you're just gonna lift it up into your, not into your hairline, but like really close to it. Go on my nose as well. Right into that eyebrow. And just below the jawline. Then I'm gonna go in with like a buffer brush. This is by Real Techniques. And I'm just gonna keep pushing it upwards. I never cream contour, but this I just fell in love with, and I'm not like sucking her dick or anything. but I just love it. Just go in with my nose and just kind of bring it out a little bit. I'm gonna go in with some setting powder. I don't really like to bake as much now, so I just go in with this brush again and just kind of set under my eyes. And then I like to actually go in again under my eyes. Some people don't like to do this, I actually do. They might think it looks a bit messy, but I actually think it looks kind of grungy and nice. Some people like to do it a little bit more defined with a smaller brush, but I'm not bothered. And then I'm gonna actually do my bronzer now. I'm gonna take a bigger brush. This is just like a unicorn brush. And just blow that out. I have a little bit of blush. Do that pink one again. Put a bit on the nose. Use an actual highlighter brush now. I don't use my fan brush very much. My Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter. And now the lips. This is a good one. This is my ColourPop one in a strip. And sometimes I do use liner, sometimes I don't. I do like some liner, like a nice contrast dark to light. And then I'm gonna use my Fenty Gloss Balm in Fenty Glow, because it's a nice little kind of mauvey pinky color to go over the nude, and I think that looks really nice. And that is the final look, guys. I've got 18-year-old me and 23-year-old me. Thank you for watching if you did, and I will see you soon, hopefully.